You don't look a day over 50.
Well, you're right. I'm not over.
He was born before women could vote and the automobile was in its infancy. But at 100 years old, George Seward is sharp as ever, and he's still working.
A person retires because he's tired of what he's doing. I'm not.
He's practiced law for more than 70 years, and in the Manhattan firm that bears his name, Seward's office is a collection of his life's work.
And this is the desk that I acquired when I moved in many years ago, and it's set up very well.
Who's this?
Oh, he's a young fella. That used to be me.
A college student during the Great Depression, Seward bootstrapped, taking any job he could find to make it through.
No one thought of a depression. Stocks were always going up, and they were always going to be up. No matter what you invested in, you'd make money. And all that changes like that.
Like that?
Yeah. And I realized then what life was all about.
And what's that?
You got to eat. If you want to eat, you got to find a way to pay for it.
He persisted and in 1935 passed the bar. His first case representing a janitor is his most memorable.
He had been arrested. They say he had stolen a watch, and he had not stolen it. He told me. I trusted him.
By his side for the past 32 years, his assistant Paula.
I was very new on the job, so I made up a list of things that he had given me to do. And with a slight tongue-in-cheek, I went to him and asked, "Mr. Seward, what would you like me to do first?" And without the slightest hesitation, he said, "I want everything first." And with that understanding, we spent the next 32 years in harmony with each other.
You don't call this work, do you?
Well, this present, we're having fun together. Of course it's not work.
So why not retire?
Well, what would I get out of retiring? I miss all the fun I'm having in life.
And to this day, Seward works to fight human rights violations as honorary life president of the International Bar Association.
I think one of the worst things that I see is the terrible difference between people over religion.
And there's much, much more work to do, he says. Seward's wish?
That I can keep on being a lawyer and living to do it.
In New York, Poppy Harlow reporting.